Big of an impact for him.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Around the small 4 with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. On tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. Tatum passes to Smart for the 3. That shot no good. And the Pistons with possession. Lays it up and banks it in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Smart. Back to Tatum. Can't get it to fall.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Pass to Babcock. The Pistons working the ball around now. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Boston off to a slow start. 7-point differential. Williams in the post. Outside, Walker. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Doris, when you're identifying the heart and soul of this Celtics team, Smart is always at the center of that discussion.
Marcus Smart is so passionate. He's so tough, so willing to get down and do the dirty work that affect winning. And consider the role he's taken now as the leader of the Celtics. The ability to mentor a young guy like Grant Williams. Marcus Smart, you want him on your side.
Out left to the wing. Another 3 for Detroit.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to Tatum. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Detroit with the ball. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Poked away. 3 on 3. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
Well, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D has already collapsed inside.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Kemba Walker picks one up. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that. And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got team situation with other talent.
Sinks the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Pistons leading by 12. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So both teams making some changes here. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And now the Pistons fast break. Oh, the power on that through.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Detroit. He kicks to Brown. Got a piece of it. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance.
Timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from three and at attacking the paint with Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint. They get into the free throw line. So those are the three guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
So it's Detroit now. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. Hands it from downtown. Tatum's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Celtics.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like got his A game.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Passes it to Buckets. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. 50 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he comes up with the deuce.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Williams kicks to Tatum. Outside Fournier. Shoots the three. That one, no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 17. Drains the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
It's Fournier on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
When you make a three on him, Fournier wants a little payback, and he gets it.
Another three for Detroit. And so it's the Detroit Pistons controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. before the game, we checked in with Marcus Smart, who told us how his upbringing helped shape his approach to the game.
I'm the youngest of 4 boys, so as anybody who has siblings, older, younger, you understand the struggle, especially being the youngest. You know, you always got to fight for what you want.
And no question, Smart is considered one of the toughest guys, Greg, in the NBA.
You have to love his passion, his willingness to sacrifice his body for the team on a nightly basis.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And Stephen Clark Pistons pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Evan Fournier. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And it's Cornette in at the center position. Kemba Walker's checked in for Boston. That 3 off the mark. Detroit leading by 19. Buckets guarded by Walker. Stolen by Walker. And it's Buckets with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. Detroit making a switch here. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Right wing. Not loose. And they're on the break. They get the rebound. Celtics trailed by 19. A pass to Cornette. Back to Walker. Here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Boston making some changes. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Evan Fournier. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They get it back. Here's Smart. Good. The nice assist for Williams.
Well, you have to respect the physicality of Marcus Smart's game, right? Just because you make contact with him doesn't mean he's not going to finish.
Inside. Boom. He jams it straight down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Fires from the line. Here's Pep.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that field, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Smart. To stop the run. Mo Wagner's checked in for Luke Cornette. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes. Count that one.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Pass to Babcock. Pistons passing it around. Another three for Detroit.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Walker's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. 10 points for him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For three. That shot off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And he dunks it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Celtics. In the corner, Smart with it. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Smart's got 7 points in the game.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Guarded by Smart. Nice D from Williams. Boston's gotten goal from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Shot's good by Walker.
Well, the catch and shoot is Kemba's game, right? He can play in pick and roll, or he can play off a teammate.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Indoors, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise to the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7", with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
1:56 left in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. Rebound, Detroit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
He's covered by Brown. Offensive rebound. And finally they hit one.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
There's Walker with the three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Detroit the other way. 1:03 left to play here in the second quarter. And the shot goes down. 14 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Tatum kicks to Brown. And a wide open look for Walker. Knocks down the three ball. Walker's got 6.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Doesn't go for him. Celtic shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's tipped.
A denial by Mo Wagner, using his size to his advantage.
Lets the three fly. Kept alive to the inside. Six on the shot clock. A three ball.
Well, Brown taking taking away the shooter's airspace, effectively crowd scorers and gets them out of their comfort zone.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's Detroit opening up a huge gap. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. They staged a good old-fashioned ambush, going on an aggressive 9-0 run at the start. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Second quarter, tit for tat, as they say, as they traded buckets evenly, but it was clear they weren't going to give up any ground, able to close out the half still in blowout territory. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, we have to talk about the unbelievable job they've done rebounding the basketball. They've sent bodies flying to the boards on every possession. They've been a stronger, quicker, tougher team.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guarded by Smart. Good work defensively by Smart. Celtics trail by 20. Right side Tatum. There's the three. That one doesn't go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Walker finds Smart. The kick out to Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. To the middle. The Pistons working the ball around now. Rebound, Boston. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now Tatum, he's got 15. The kick out to Walker. From outside, off the mark.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Pistons have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first. Some changes for Boston. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Evan Fournier is subbed in for Walker. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And here's Smart. He has 7. Poke loose. And here we go, the Pistons fast break. top, Fournier. Let's go. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Will it go? And that one is off. And Detroit the other way now.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And the Pistons making a change here. Grant's checked in. Shoots from the elbow. Lets it go with a 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotation, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Number 5.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Cornette passes to Pritchard. Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Boston, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
First one falls for him. Boston making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. So he gets them both. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 for the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. It's picked off. And it's Buckets with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Barnes checked in for Detroit.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
A 3 off the inbound. That shot, no good. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 15-5 run here. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. And the Pistons with possession here. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Pass to Cornette. Now Fournier. Pocket 6. Over in the corner, Brown. Off target with his 3.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Vaughn cranes it from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brown the pass to Fournier. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Fournier pass to Cornette. Pulls from the top of the key. A new 14 for Boston. Launches it. And Evan Fournier good for 3. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And there's the pass to Vaughn. But they get it back. He's covered by Brown. With the tip, it's good on the putback. 6 points for him.
Oh, hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the board.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Detroit foul call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, how about Jason Tatum's rookie season? In the heat and the crucible of the playoffs, this guy rose to the level of the pressure. Incredible.
And so is Detroit up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Tatum, Langford out there with Edwards. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Williams in the center locking down the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Celtics passing it around. And the slam by Williams.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Neesmith. The rebound by Grant.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now here's Edwards. Not a lot of room.
Pistons foul call.
Williams, he's checked in for Boston.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution for the Celtics. Grant Williams.
So it's Boston now. Pass to Neesmith. Kicks it to Langford. Trying his luck from deep. Left side Williams. Pass to Neesmith. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Pistons shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
Great in transition. Langford makes himself available, and boy, he knows how to finish.
Free throw good, Langford. Edwards defending. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Langford to the wing on the left. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and the defense allowing some room here on the inside in the second half, and they're taking advantage. A lot of their points coming from in the paint. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Edwards defending. Nails the baby hook. He's got 20.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Makes it off the glass.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Neesmith can't get it to go.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Passes to Bay. Out to the right wing. Now the pass to Grant. Edwards defending. It's rebounded by Neesmith. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Edwards can't hit. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. It's stolen by Edwards. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. It just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation. Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Neesmith. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Langford kicks to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Edwards defending. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Detroit. Number 9. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Robert Williams. The Pistons making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line in this half.
Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Edwards defending. Down low. Nice D from Williams. The Celtics shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. And the basket by Langford. The Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First personal foul. Shooting for Detroit. Number 9. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. he makes both free throws. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. To the inside. Here's Williams, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
At the line, one shot.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And that one misses. The Celtics have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Detroit.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there it is for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Williams looking over the floor. Langford, the pass to Edwards. Out to the wing. Here's Cornette. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to Babcock. Here's Manfro Cavalides. Moves back up. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Big